Hello everyone, my name is NG. Today we are going to talk about how can we prepare for a flood. So, part one, what is a flood? How does flood happen? What flood happen because water overflows onto land that is usually dry. It happens due to heavy rain, storms, and river overflows. It can also happen when a dam breaks or snow melts too quickly. So what happens during this natural disaster? During a flood, water covers roads, fields, and even homes. It can damage buildings, block transportation, and cut off electricity. Floods can hurt people and make life difficult for many days. So where and when does it usually happen? Floods happen in low-lying areas like near the lake or on the coast. Floods are most common during the rainy season, and especially during typhoon or tropical storms.
Moreover, floods also cause serious damage. People can drown or be injured. In central Vietnam in 2020, about 291 people died and more than 300 people seriously injured. Floods can also destroy houses and wash away our property. It also damages farmers' crops and fields, and it also affects our health. The water sources that people use every day can be contaminated by the dirty flood water or the waste from overflowing sewers, ponds, or lakes. That causes the lack of drinking water and some diseases like dermatitis, dengue fever, and the diarrhea. And finally, floods can cause mental stress. Many people lost their families, houses, and things that they worked hard for. However, we can still predict a flood. We can watch weather forecasts every day on television, or some people rely on their experience, like they can watch the river water change the color, or they can watch the insects lift their nets and crawl up high to predict a flood.
So how can we prepare for a flood? To prepare for a flood, we need to bring a smartphone with a power bank to call for help and listen to the emergency information. And we also make a clear plan with our family so everyone knows where to go when there is a flood. For example, we should choose a high ground place or nearby the shelter to stay calm and safe during the day. Being prepared can save your lives and minimize damages occurring from the flood.
Next, we need to buy canned food that doesn't need to be cooked, like canned fish or meat. These food can last for a long time and can be eaten immediately, so it's really helpful when the power outage and you cannot use the stove or fridge. You also need to, and we should have enough food for 3 days, and we also need to keep at least 2 liters of filtered water in case the flood can pollute the water sources. Finally, we need to prepare an emergency supply kit. This should include a first aid kit, a flashlight, and it batteries, a power bank, and raincoats and swimming coats should also be packed. Do you have any questions?
Why is it important to pack a first aid kit?
So when there is a person sick or hurt, we can give them medicine or
Thank you.
their